Aries, welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 24th to the 30th of July. Welcome. Yes, I hope you have a lovely reading. Did you feel the vibration change that came through on the 20th of July? I did a full video on that. I also did a reading on that, the game changer reading as well. I felt it. It's made a lot of clarity within my life. I hope it's given you that passion, driving your passions as you go forward. Let's get on with your reading here. The overall energy is the Hermit. I don't think you're in hermit mode. I think you're concentrating on what you're doing. And I think the energy is helping you to concentrate on where you're going. Keeping your head down and just getting those results. That's what you're about here. Not getting distracted or diverted off your path. And this is on both your relationship side as much as is on your financial side. It's knowing what you're going after. That is really important. And I think the overall energy, if you're being very clear with yourself, and I saw that in last week, it was in last week, and I see it in this week as well. I think if you're very clear with yourself, I think the universe is really going to back you up. And it's just the universe is sort of saying, okay, now is the time. Just keep your head down and drive forward. Keep your head down and drive forward. On your relationship side, you have the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands, you've planned, you've achieved things in the past, and you should be taking that staff and going forward. It's building upon the plan, building upon what you want to experience in regards to relationships that are around you. And this could be meeting a new person. This could be also sort of, help, the family or friends, being that consistency within all of that. We've talked about that in the past as well. There is a degree of being procrastination in regards to the relationships that are around you. I wouldn't. I would just, take that staff and just keep ploughing on and heading on of where you should be going. Yeah, it's the universe here is what the universe is contributing here is that Knight of Pentacles, which is time to get on and start doing the work. Start planting those seeds of love. Planting the seeds of love. The seeds of love. I think that's what you've got to be doing. And loving life. I think, planting the seeds of what you want to see grow, basically. And it's talking about the longer term plan here as well. Concentrating on that dream and those ambitions that you've got as the hermit has got and captured that star and using that star as a lantern to guide their way. And now the universe is sort of saying to you, no need to procrastinate anymore. Now's the time to just get on and do. Where are you coming from? Lovers. This is really, I've been watching your readings quite closely because I've got quite a few Aries, as a lot of you will know, in my life that I love very dearly. And I've noticed a change in them over the last year. Yeah, I'd say year more than 18 months, but it could go back 18 months. And it is this sort of, I feel that there's an inner peace that is within you. And I think this is what the Lovers card is about. This petal here is about the combination between the past to the future, connecting the past to the future. And I think you've fallen in love, not with yourself, but with who you are. And just recognizing it and kind of go, that's the way I am. What's your problem? If you got a problem, that's your problem, sort of thing. And just being really, matter of fact about it all and sort of saying, that's who I am, declaring it to the world, that's who I am, and just getting on. That's what I'm getting from it. So lovers, yeah, sowing those seeds of love, sowing those seeds of love, and now you get the star. This is what the hermit has captured. This is where you're driving forward in regards to your relationship. So if you're really, seriously, Aries, if you're thinking about someone and sort of saying, should I ask them out for a meal or to the cinema or to the theatre or go bowling or whatever it is, I would go ahead and do it. I would shoot for the stars. I wouldn't hold back. It's the time to go ahead and do it. Keep your head down and head for it. I don't think there's much risk here involved. Yeah, they can say no, but then at least it's utterly clear for you then, and you can kind of go, right, okay, fine, fair enough, move on to the next sort of thing, that sort of thing. But I think this is a case of now of being very fertile of how you engage your life, and really invest in your future. I think it's going to be really good for you. So if you're thinking about sort of, pronouncing or talking to it could be family members or friends and stuff like that, go for it. Go for it. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. I think you get the moon here, so it's unseen energies, bringing unseen energies to the surface. And I think this is the moment you sort of, if you rest in the procrastination, you will not know your future because you will not be living it. Once you start activating it and getting involved, all of a sudden, you're going to be bringing things to the surface. I think it's going to be a very nice surprise for you. It's going to make you feel like kind of like, oh wow, I didn't see that coming, and that is absolutely beautiful. And it could be like like someone who turns up in your life. If you're looking for a partner, someone who turns up in your life that comes in out of the blue. I don't necessarily think it's this week, because I think this week is the week that you've got to decide to just, matter of fact, go after your dreams and aspirations, just really going about your business and doing it for and the moment you do that, that's when you're going to open that door to the unknown of connecting with other people that are around you, or connecting to that person who could be that lover that you are calling into your life. There is no doubt about it. It's going that way, or connecting in a different way to your existing partner and kind of going, oh, do you know what? We've been together for ages and I never even knew that about you. It's quite amazing. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. Your karmic mission is here to own it, to step into your power, to know your worth, to if you want that career path to be developed, if you want your business to progress, if you want your projects to start or happen, you've got to put your foot down, put your best foot forward and own it. I think that's what comes out of there in your karmic mission that's talking to you the most there. Really owning it. Knowing the emperor is the emperor over his physical domain. The empress is the empress over her emotional domain. And this is why coming out on material side of your life is really, your karmic mission is to, it's like the hermit getting down. You know your dreams and aspirations, or ambitions. You know what you want. Now it's a case of putting that, the best foot forward and starting and going for it, and just owning your future, basically, owning your future. And you get the Knight of Cups, whereas the universe has given you the Knight of Pentacles on the relationship side of just going ahead and doing it. On your financial, your job, your business, and stuff like that. This is good for contracts. The universe is bringing forward very passionate and very heartfelt contracts for you as you go forward. It's fulfilling your heart's desire in regards to your career path. And the universe is trying to bring this in. And it will be able to bring it in with ease if you take ownership of your destination. If you take ownership, and you're very good at doing that when you want to, Aries. Once you take ownership of your direction, you know what you're going to get. How is your past connecting to your future? How's your guides connecting your past to your future? You've got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I think you've been winning. I think you've been winning in every aspect, and not only within your material side, but also in your relationship side. I think you've been coming through that and really feeling, I'm at one and empowered with who I am. And it's inspiring as well. It's cutting through the mist as well, cutting through the crap. Let's put it that way, in regards to your career path and everything like that. Having to schmooze here and schmooze there, and in order to get ahead. No. You're going after something and you're going to get it. There's no messing about. It is because you're owning it. Now, and it's all of a sudden giving everything that you've done in the past a real razor sharp finish to it that's going to allow you to just bring on, cut through, and get success out of life. Yeah, in your future, Four of Wands. This is possibly that contract and communication, because the Knight of Cups does that as well. It brings in contracts and communication. This is about sort of your plan coming together with another plan. It could be about you getting that job, getting that promotion, or getting that sort of pay rise, or getting that new contract for your business. That's what you're heading towards. That's what's coming out of this week, and it's a reassurance of that, and it's the unification of you and something else that is around you, which gives you that, which it feeds that sense of power, that empowerment of life. That sun is really lovely on my back. We've had a lot of showers around here, and it is lovely. Just, oh, don't go away. You know, it's been lovely to have that sunshine on my back for a moment. Right, let's just see what the overall outcome for you is. Freedom, I think. After keeping your head down, and this is where you may feel like that you've had to be in a bit of a rut in order to get there. You have to be very focused, very singular in your thought of how you want things. And for most signs, this could give you the sensation of feeling trapped. But what is coming out of this is freedom. Freedom of your emotions. Excuse me a second. Woo! Do apologise about that. In my family, we have these coughing fits. Don't worry about it. So, yeah. I think you're coming out of feeling stuck, feeling... this is what I'm talking about, the Ace of Swords here. You're not having to smooth, you're not having to fit yourself in a box in order to get there. I think it's going to free you up totally in the future and allow you to have, a complete and utter control over your destiny. I think that's what's coming out of the week and where you're heading to in the future. We're going to be clarifying with the Light Seers cards. Thank you very much for being here, subscribing, clicking the bell, and all of those sort of things has helped with the YouTube rhythm. Also, in the description below, you'll find an email, because I'm going to be giving workshops in the UK in September, October. Also in the United States in October, November, and then possibly in Australia as well. That email is there to just sort of say, I give workshops on energy, on chakras and aura, and also on the Astroflower as well. If you send me an email, just say where you are in the world and what workshops interest you. I will then be able to sort out the destination which is the easiest for everybody to get to. Okay, and if you've got any ideas of where I can do these workshops, any locations, even sort of like houses or sort of centres that I can run these sort of workshops, give us a shout. It'd be lovely to hear from you. So yes, thank you very much. Let's just see what's going on with the Hermit card. King of Wands, owning it, the Emperor. The universe wants you to do this. The universe wants you to follow your path, be very singular about where you're going, and just owning it. Yeah, I think this is a beautiful card for Aries as well. And, saying goodbye to any doubts. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Yes. Owning it. And I think that, the overall energy wants you to do this. It's going to put you in a position of power. Let's just see what's going on with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands to the Six of Wands. Taking that star forward, knowing where you're from and actively doing it, putting your best foot forward in regards to your relationships is going to bring you ultimate success. Recognition as well within your family, friends, but also within your couple, and also recognition within a new love maybe. But whatever it is, it's going to shine light on you and your karmic path basically, and how good you are. With the Knight of Pentacles, you get the Seven of Cups. It's all happening for me, isn't it? Blimey. With the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups for me is seven is already, it's a number of revelation, and also on this Seven of Cups here, there's one cup that's giving water. That is the evident path. This is what you should be following. There's no choices in this at all. The Hermit is following that light. He knows where he's going. It's so evident. And I think on your relationship here, the moment you start planting those seeds of love, the moment you start doing it and putting that foot forward, it's the universe is just going to kind of like, well, now it's going to help you with that evident path of where you should be going. With the Lovers, you get the Hierophant. This is a marriage card as well, the Hierophant. So it could come out of your connection, not only with yourself, but it's also about religious practices and learning, and also expressing of how to. And it could be a case of from your past, as you've learned a lot of how to get your happiness. That's that star again, that's dream and aspirations, and that's what the Hermit's got. Those stairway going up to that star is knowing what you need to do in order to get to that star, which is just above it as well. So you've learned a lot of how to be at one with yourself. With the star cards, you get the Knight of Wands. So there's quite a lot of knights now coming out. The star card, your ambitions, your aspirations, your dreams, of what you ultimately want. If the moment you start applying your passions into this, it's going to make you very sociable. It's going to make you have a very joyous and very social life, interacting with other people, dancing, humour, laughing, exploring life through your passions, basically, and just getting into a really good rhythm in regards to your relationships that are around you, and meeting maybe that person that brings in that passion into your life, brings in a bit of music, brings in a bit of socialising and stuff like that, which will be really good for you. For the Moon, you get the Strength card. Really nice card that goes nicely with Aries as well, maybe for fiery card. I think it's putting pay to the doubts. Look at the King of Wands. The King of Wands has also got that line in the background, that Strength card in the background. The King of Wands knows where he's going. Therefore, he's taken his staff and he's off. And this is what should be happening for you. Well, you will be quelling those doubts in regards to any relationships that you have around you. And you will be just having that confidence to go forward, that courage to go forward as well. Let's just see what's going on with that Emperor card. How are you going to own your material life that is around you? Bit of a leap of faith. Okay. Yeah, I could go along with that. I think it's, Aries, you have this confidence within you. You know it's right when it's right. But you don't like to blow your own trumpet. And that's that leap of faith of owning it, owning your future. It is a bit of a leap of faith for you. And I think you should trust in it. And I think it's going to be a very good experience for you when you do it. All the other cards are really pertaining to a beautiful future when you do own it and take that leap of faith and believe in yourself more than anything else. With the Knight of Cups, you get the Three of Cups. Yeah, the universe is trying to encourage within your workspace, within your career path and everything like that, a very joyous connection with other people around you. Networking in a very nice way. I was saying earlier on, you're not going to be schmoozing to get to where you are. You will. No, it's not schmoozing. It is really sort of like networking sociably and enjoying your connection with the people that are around you that are connected to your career path, because you're offering something that no one else is giving. And the universe is helping you to do this. It's helping you to stand out from the crowd. Okay? With the Ace of Swords, what's going on with that? The Ace of Swords, you get the Lovers. Lovers on that side, Lovers on this side. I think this is where you do know who you are. You're very at one with yourself. and this is what I said over on this side as well, and are very at ease with yourself. It makes you, give you the sensation that you're completely winning in life, that that you have everything, and that life is really rocking and rolling for you. Yeah, it's falling in. Yeah, you've fallen. It's not that you've fallen in love with yourself, but you've been fallen in love with what you have created, and so this is why you should own it. You should own your path going forward. What's this celebration, this new dimension, stepping into a new job, new promotion, a new contract with your, for your business or your projects and so forth. What's that all about? The Two of Pentacles, concentrating on what works within your career path and everything like that. That's what's going to bring on this new dimension for you. That's what's going to bring on the new possibilities within your life. There is no doubt about it. I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to put some sort of like little pebbles down because there's a lot of wind kicking up. So let me just pull them down there like that. Lovely, thanking you. Yeah, so it's the Two of Pentacles also, because you're following what works for you, it's revealing a lot of things around you that because you're not so involved in it. You're going ahead with what you should be doing, concentrating on that new job, that new sort of aspect of your business and so forth, and it's going to bring a lot of things to the surface. It's going to make you going to realise a lot of things about life, a lot of things about what's going on around you, and that is, I think, is going to be the catalyst to free you up, so you can really take off in regards to your material world. And with the Eight of Swords, you get the Eight of Wands. That's the card I was really hoping on for you. This is communication, which we saw there down as well in regards to the Knight of Cups. This could be a communication as in regards to a new job, new business, or a new contract, or something of those sort of things. It's also bringing in opportunities and conveying the opportunities in a direction which helps you to feel ultimately in charge of your destiny, but also free from woes and worries as you go forward. Which is, you're going to own it. You're going to own it, Aries. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much for being with us, Aries. Don't forget about that changing energy aspect that came through on the 20th of July. That's also on our channel. We've been linked around the top of my head and all of those sort of things. I will see you soon. Thank you very much, Coffee. I've just brought myself a cup of tea. Life is this is just getting better every day. The sun has come out and I've had a cup of tea just dropped off for me. Oh my word, I feel blessed. I feel blessed. Thank you very much, Aries, for being here. Don't forget, go out and live it. The world is a better place when you do. Own it. Really own it. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Yes, that's all from me left to say is thank you very much. Life should be fun, so please do enjoy.